Alright, the next ones are application problems. And it says, suppose that the credit remaining on the phone card in dollars is a linear function of the total calling time in minutes. When graphed, the function gives a line with a slope of negative 0.12. See the figure below. So there's a $25.04 in remaining credit on a card after 42 minutes of calls. How much credit was there after 29 minutes of calls? So what we want to do is we want to come up with the equation of the line because we know the slope and we know a point on the line. So if I have y equals mx plus b, I know that my slope is going to be negative 0.12. So y equals negative 0.12x plus b. I am then going to use this point. This is my x, this is my y, so the 42 is going to go in for the x, and the $25.04 going to go in for my y. I need to solve that. So $25.04 is going to equal, if I grab my calculator here, negative 0.12 times 42 is negative 5.04 plus b. So solving that, I'm going to add 5.04 and I'm going to get 30.08 for my b value. So I know y equals negative 0.12x plus 30.08. And that's the equation of this line. Now I'm going to take my equation and now solve it for if there were 29 minutes of calls. The number of minutes calling time is my x value. So I'm now going to put 29 in for my x and solve it. So negative 0.12 times 29 is negative 3.48 plus my 30.08. And so I'm going to get $26.60. So if I make 29 minutes of calls, it's going to cost me $26.60. Or it's not going to cost me that. That's going to be my remaining credit. So I was on there. I talked less time. My 29 would be over here. I'd have more credit left on my thing. So after 29 minutes of calls, I had $26.60 credit left on my calling card. So number 5. Says, suppose that a household's monthly water bill in dollars is a linear function of the amount of water the household uses in hundreds of cubic feet. When graphed, the function gives a line with a slope of 1.65. See the figure below. If the monthly cost for 23 HCS is $29.43, what is my cost for 29? So again, I want to come up with the equation of the line. Y is going to equal 1.65x plus some number b. This is my x and my y. So if I know that x is 23, my y is 29.43. 23 HCFs gives me 29.43 for my cost. So I'm going to find my b. So 29.43 equals 1.65 times 23, 37.95 plus b. I'm going to then subtract my 37.95. So 29.43 minus 37.95 gives me negative 8.52 for my b value. So y is going to equal 1.65x minus 852. So now I have the equation of my line. I now want to find it for my monthly water usage of 29. So I'm going to put 29 in for my x and I'm going to solve it. So 1.65 times 29 is 47.85 minus my 8.52. So my cost is $39.33. So if I use 29 hundredths of cubic feet, that's going to cost me $39.33. Number 6, same kind of thing then. Suppose that the weight in pounds of an airplane is a linear function of the total amount of fuel in gallons in its tank. When graphed, the function gives a line with a slope of 5.9. So y is going to equal 5.9x plus some number b. We know that with 52 gallons of fuel, the weight is 2,206.8 pounds. So again, here's my x, here's my y. I'm going to solve that to find out what my b value is. So 2206.8 equals 5.9 times 52, 306.8 plus b. So I'm going to subtract my 306.8. 2206.8 minus 306.8 gives me 1900 for my b value. So y equals 5.9x plus 1900. Now that I have my equation on my line, I can answer what the question is. It wants to know what the weight is if I only have 26 gallons of fuel. So if I have less fuel, how much is my plane going to weigh? So 5.9 times 26 is 153.4 plus my 1900 gives me 2,053.4 pounds.